Okay, this is super cool. I'm about to show you how you can have over a dozen AI agents working inside your web browser with hundreds of pre-tuned skills to do your marketing, make sales, conduct research, all automatically. This is Strawberry Browser, and it has the potential to be one of the next big AI agentic enabled browsers. That means we're going to have AI baked into our web browsing. You can see here that it's already had $6 million to bring its dreams to life and attracted the attention of the founders of Lovable, Superbase, and Hugging Face. So, what's it all about, and how is it better than the competitors like ChatGPT, Atlas, Perplexity, Comet, and Google Chrome? Well, you can see there's already a waitlist to start using this thing. Fortunately, I managed to jump onto it and I can start testing out and using it, which I'm going to show you in this video. Plus, actually, at the bottom here, you can see I've got the ability to invite two people to get early access. So if you want that access, drop a comment below. And if you're one of the first to do it, I'll send you that link to try and get signed up. Now, one of the things you'll notice straight away from using this browser is I selected some text in this window here. And when I open a new tab, it's actually got that selected text ready to go in the chat, which is a pretty cool feature. I've not actually really used this much yet, so we're going to be finding out things along the way. But the big pull about Strawberry is the fact that it's got multiple AI agents or assistants built right into it from the off, and you can build your own. So you can see here, when I set it up, I selected that I want some assistance in my browsers. I've got Ecom Eric, I've got Extractor Ella, I've got Marketing Martin, super useful probably for my SEO business, and I've got Laura, which looks like a blank or sort of option to build some new assistants in here. Now, on the left-hand side, we can manage these. Actually, they call them companions, not assistants. And companions are the AI agents built into this browser. You can see that there's actually several already built in. So you've got sales, recruiting, assistants, study buddies. As I said, you've got the ecom helper who's going to help if you're an ecom store owner or you're in that sort of business. This is the one that's going to help you do competitor research, find great product options. You've got accountants. So if you actually click into them, we've got Marketing Martin, who we'll get into a minute. Actually, let's click into him now. You'll see how these companions are built out. And it's actually quite simple on the face of it. You've got the name, obviously, and then you've got the instructions, which are locked because these are one of the sort of bog standard default ones they've built in here with a nice sort of in-depth prompt about what they do. You know, their role as a marketing companion, they're experts at research marketing strategies, they have some default skills built in and a few best practice to work with. Now, skills. This is what is going to complement not this sort of custom instruction and prompt you've got in here, because you're actually going to be able to teach them and build skills for your agents to work off if you don't like the ones that are already built in there. So you can actually see here some we've got for Marketing Martin. He's got the ability to plan campaigns. He's got the ability to analyze competitor posts. He's got the ability to do social listening. He has all those skills already made. Or we can add to my companions down the bottom, or we can go and actually create our own new companions. So if you have an idea for what you want to build in sort of an AI agent within your browser, you can go and create your own ones and you can build your own skills. You can see the skills that they've got in here already. If we were to go into Marketing Martin, for example, we can give our skill a name and we can enter the prompt and the definition of how we want it to operate. So I'm actually going to jump into my mega prompt chest here. This thing's got over 100 prompts in here by now. There's a link in the description where you can get this for free, where it's got all my best marketing, SEO, and general prompts for you to use as you want. I'm going to jump down and grab this customer insight analysis prompt, this customer needs and pain points prompt, and just pop it in here so we can test it out with Marketing Martin and give it a name, customer pain analysis, and save that into Marketing Martin. Now he has that ability to go and run this skill. So let's start using this thing. Let's open up a new tab and you'll see you'll be dropped into this main chat box where you can go and select which companion you want to run. Of course, you can just use this like a normal web browser. If you just want to go and like browse a website, then crack on, and you can use the chat function on the side here if you want to take action on this page or find out more information or do something on this particular web page. But back in the main chat, we could ask Marketing Martin to go and actually do our customer pain analysis. You'll see our little skills bar at the bottom here. We can say, actually, I want to do a customer pain analysis, and I want to, for a business based in Cornwall, looking to hire an SEO company. So we don't actually need to put a full prompt in there because we can use that skill, give it a little more context and get it running. And you'll see Martin will go off within our browser and start doing what we've instructed it to do. We've given a little extra context and he's off and running with that task. Estimated time is 8 minutes and 100 credits. The free tier, when you get started, does have some credits ready to start using, and Martin's often doing some work for us. Now, while that runs, I just want to see how another one of the AI agents actually runs when I just give it a general task without maybe adding a prompt or a skill in there specifically. So I'm just going to go and grab a research prompt here for my business local networking prompt, which is actually going to help me find all the local networking events in Cornwall and give me a clean table of places I need to go, ticket price, when they're on and all that sort of stuff, and see how it actually performs just working ad hoc with an assistant on some general tasks to see how the browser performs and see actually, can it do multiple things at once? Could I get multiple AI agents working for me at multiple times so I could maybe get 5 things done at the same time? Again, it's come up with a plan. I'm going to say start browsing, go and find that stuff for me. You can see it's actually using the web here. You can see this glowing statement. It's actually going and searching and using the internet to find the information and browsing what I need. So while that runs, we'll jump back to our customer pain analysis and see how it's executed this skill. Well, it seems to have done a pretty good job. We've got the SEO provider issues of like, what is the most common thing that people are struggling with? People being let down, wasting years when they should have changed. There's extreme caution and skepticism, you can see, and it's even ranked them by like common, very common, all the problems and pains that people are having, which is awesome if I'm writing copy for my website or my packages and offers I'm making to people. I've got all the struggles and problems they have just neatly listed out and confirming probably a lot of what I suspected, and then what Cornwall businesses, what local businesses to me actually want, which is super handy. Now, I also want to start a new chat and see how good it is finding information across the web for me that's very specific. So if you watched my video yesterday, I was asking like ChatGPT, Atlas and similar browsers to find very specific information from a YouTube video. Specifically, I asked, could you open the YouTube video of England winning the 2003 Rugby World Cup at the moment where Johnny Wilkinson kicks the winning drop goal? So it'd be interesting to see how this browser performs if it's able to actually do that step as well. Both agents are working away simultaneously for me now. We can see that my networking research is coming along nicely. They found 6 events in the date range, extracting the complete details now. And over on this one, it's actually finding the drop goal, looking at the current state, looking for the exact timestamp of when that happens, and it's looking pretty promising actually. Like, this looks like it should work nicely. We'll see what it actually comes out with. One thing I do notice as well, you can actually see the activity view here, so you can scroll and see exactly what steps things are going through, how it's searching the web, what it's actually searching for in Google searches and SEO searches. So if you are working in SEO marketing, you can actually see what these sort of agentic browsers, AI, are actually searching for to align your content with, which could be really helpful in the years to come. And as you can see here, it is trying to watch the video and find the exact moment that I want, which is really awesome. That's exactly what I've asked for, to find that. You know, if you're trying to find that exact quote or that exact piece of information that you just can't find, you can send these browsers off to find them. And I'm just trying to find out which one is the best at doing it at the moment, to be fair. I do have to cut out a minute here, guys, because I did manage to crash Strawberry Browser. Might be my fault for trying to run multiple of these agents and companions at the same time, but let's relaunch it and see how it goes once we relaunch. So we're back into the browser here, and we can see actually, yeah, something went wrong or stopped by user. So we didn't actually manage to complete these tasks, although it did actually look like it was getting somewhere with this video. And you can see it is actually finding the drop goal, clicking, pressing keys left and right to try and find the exact moment that I asked for. So I might just ask it to continue here to see if we can actually complete this task of finding the exact moment in the YouTube video. What's interesting actually, when we can see what the reasoning is behind this, we can see as it goes through the video, it says Johnny Wilkinson in the screenshot looks like he's celebrating for motion. So actually it's reasoning that, hey, he must have just hit this winning drop goal, so it needs to scroll back to find that exact motion again for me, which is pretty cool that it's able to work this stuff. I've just found an interesting thing as well. If you click the link below here, you can actually open up the window and watch Assistant Astrid actually browse and find the moment. And it looks like it's pretty close because he's got a screenshot here of Johnny Wilkinson kicking the drop goal. So it's actually gone and found the video and found that information. You can see it watching to try and work out the perfect point to stop it. And as you can see here, about to identify the exact moment in the chat. So I'm pretty pleased it's actually gone and found that information for us pretty easily. We'll stop running that chat now to find the exact moment because I'm pretty close. Now, as with all agentic browsers, you should be able to just browse the web normally, open up web pages, open up this chat assistant on the side and work with this web page on the side. So you could easily open up, let's say, this ultra proof processed food page on the BBC and say, can you summarize this article for me? And again, you can switch between different assistants based on what you want to do, but we get a summary of this page, this website, this piece of content really quickly for us to start working with, which is really nice. And then we can even open that chat as a tab. So you can really free flow through the internet and your research and working with your companions as well. Overall, Strawberry Browser is a unique take on agentic AI browsing for the web. You've got your chat bar on the right-hand side where you can interact with pages directly, and you've got your normal chat window. But the cool thing is the extra companions and the skills you can build into them make it even easier to perform very specific tasks as you browse, rather than just having a generic chat window where you keep having to add context, information, or tasks that you want it to do. You can actually build skills and companions that suit what you need and how you want to run your business.